Ok, bueno. Ay, ya estamos live. A ver, déjame pongo el audífono. Ah, ahí está. Ay, qué incómodo, acostado con audífono. Bueno, ya estoy en vivo. Te voy a poner aquí. En vivo. A ver, déjame ver si me veo cool. Si me veo muy cool, ok. Ay, si está incómodo el audífono de costado. Pero bueno, no importa. A ver, ya que cargue esto para ver si todo está en orden. Vamos poniéndolo de una vez. Adrián, si me estás viendo, pues confírmame. Yakuza 5, jálese. Pero ¿por qué no carga mi YouTube? Ahí está. Yakuza 5, jálese. Pero ¿por qué no carga mi YouTube? Ahí está. Yakuza 5, jálese. Pero ¿por qué no carga mi ya. YouTube? Ya me estoy viendo aquí repitiéndome a mí mismo. Ya. Se me ve una suerte de papada por estar acostado. Pero bueno, ni modo. Se me ve una suerte de papada por estar acostado. Pero bueno, ni modo. ¿Por qué no se habla aquí? Una suerte de papada por estar acostado. Bueno. ¿Por qué no se habla aquí? Ya, se lo voy a quitar. Está. Bueno. Que cura acostado. Sí te veo, te escucho. Dale pues. Ay. Bueno, a ver. Ay. Nada, me puedo acomodar acostado. Ay, Yakuza. Sa. Yakuza, sa. Ahí está. Ándale así, aunque me vea con esto acá salido. Dice capítulo 3. El rugido congelado. Ya lo había visto ayer eso. Bueno, a ver. Ahí está, ¿qué te dije? Una cabaña. Se veía venir. No veo el buen Babas. Unos pescaditos, unas pieles ahí. Muy bello. Ahí llegó el Revenant, ese que te dije. Ok. Mi bebé está también. Chequi está. Hola. Ah, una sopita. Una sopita marinera. Míralo, bien hambreado se ve. Ah, éntrale, sin miedo. Sin miedo al éxito. Ajá. ¿Quién es usted, Rucola? Pregunta. Se ve bravo para pelear ese, ¿eh? No veo a Baba, no lo veo. Chingüentes. No me falta que me lo hayan matado ahí de frío.
あんたが助けてくれたんか。ひどい凍傷だ。まだ動かん方がいい。下手に動くと凍傷部位の組織を傷つけてしまう恐れがある。
Ah, una frostbite.
安静にしていることだ。
Try to relax.
もう一人男がおらんかったか。
Siempre tan amigo fiel el buen Saejima. Hijo de la fregada. Tengo que ir a buscarlo.
探しに行かな。 わからん男だな。死ぬぞ。
仲間が死にかけてるっちゅうのに寝てられへん。
おとなしくしていろというのがわからないのか。素
Ándale.
人が雪山に行っても二重遭難するだけだ。面倒事は困る。その馬場という男は私が探しに行く。
Qué buen viejo.
今面倒事は困る言うてやないか。
山にいるヒグマが人間の味を覚えてしまうと厄介なことになる。人の肉を求めて人里まで狩りに出てくる可能性もあるからな。
Qué miedo.
なんやと。
Really?
おそらくあんたを襲ったのは通常の倍ほどの大きさのクマだ。そうだろう。
確かに相当でかいクマやったが、ほんまにあのクマが人を食うんか。
いや、
うん、
Huh?
昔そういう噂もあったということだ。
Hmm.
どちらにしてもあんたの仲間がクマの餌になる前に助け出さないと俺が迷惑する。そういうことだ。
Hang in there,
ここを
Baba-chan.
出ていくのは構わない。だが死ぬならせめてクマの餌にならないところで死んでくれ。そこに着替えを用意してある。古着で悪いが好きに使うといい。
Ah, ropa invernal.
まだ助けてもろた礼を言うとらんかったな。俺は冴島へ。あんたのおかげで死なずに済んだ。おおきに。
俺は奥寺だ。
Okudera. I can sit here. You could just sit here. You now have access to a hideout. Here, you can save your game, move items to the item box, and view blah. Furthermore, your health will recover while a hideout. Vale, hello. Ah, qué chamarrón. How would I thought there'd be a village this deep in the mountains? Damn. And it's morning already. How long was I out? Ah, pantalón camuflado, por supuesto. Ah, es la misma ropa de Saejima normal, me. Es mentira que es la misma ropa que tenía el don ese. No puedo creerlo.
あ、おいちょっと。
Huh?
あんただな。
You are the one who got hauled into the village this morning, right? I got something to ask you.
あんたは
Who are you?
西。
I am Nishina, siempre hay un Nishi something. I am what you may call the leader of the hunters.
またぎ。
So there's a hunting community here.
あ、
Yeah, it's a dying way of life, but we're still here for now.
ここは
Traditional hunters have called this village home ever since it was founded.
それで。
What was it you want to ask me?
ああ。
We're worried about another guy who also a visitor to our town, much like yourself. We don't know what he's going to do next.
新
What other visitor?
奥寺。
Okudera, the man who brought you in.
お
あの
が新入り。
He's a newcomer?
ああ。
No, not a newcomer. He's lived in the village a long time actually, but he's still considered a visitor because he's not originally from here.
10年ぐらい。
In fact, I don't know where he came from. One of our hunters found him in the woods one day. He was lost, so the hunter brought him back to the village. Then he just stayed.
俺ら。
That was 10 years ago. Ever since, he's only been trouble to us locals. Ay, no. ¿Dónde fue a caer el buen Saejima? Looks like there ain't no love lost. Ah, no alcanza a leer. So, what's concerning you?
いや、
I heard he went to the mountain this morning. It is because the monster was sighted?
バケモン。
Monster? Bakemono?
山おろ。
Yamaoroshi. Ah. He's a giant man-eating bear, twice the size of a regular bear.
それで。
Yeah, huh? Sounds like the bear that attacked me.
何？
Nani? You were attacked by Yama Orochi?
あの国
I mean, I am sure or not. I'm unsure nothing, but it fits very your description of the beast.
奥で
Does Okudera know about this? Know about this?
当然
Yes, of course.
よい
Then that's why. There's no time to explain. I had to tell the others.
急にどうし
Something the matter?
あんたもいいの
Yes, if you don't plan to die today, go inside and lock up tight.
間違って
Whatever you do, don't go chasing off after Okudera. You understand? Que vaya tras él. Ok, lo haré. Must have been some trouble here. Something to do with Okudera-han. That man-eating there. Mapa. Ya la villa. Villa remota, a ver. Hey, are you the guy staying with Okudera? Yeah, he found me on the mountains last night. I was real lost. Dang, that must have sucked. Tell me, does anyone here have something against Okudera? Heck yeah, the village went through all kinds of shit because of him. What happened? Well, nothing that concerns you. Look, I'll be honest with you. You probably shouldn't get too involved with Okudera. Pero me salvó la vida. Es mi Aniki ahora. Somos brothers. Ándale, Villa Shrine. ¿No hay nada en este shrine? A ver. Ay, ¿cómo me voy? Ah, por aquí. Ay, qué complexity. Bueno, a ver. Oh, una escalerilla. Enter. Nishina's house. Bueno, nada que ver aquí. A ver, por cierto. Side stories, no tengo ninguna. Taiga Saejima, 2 de 15. ¿Dos? ¿Cuáles dos? A ver. Familiar Dojo, a las que hice al principio. Bueno. A ver. ¿Qué huele, señora? You're the guy staying with Okudera-san, right? Yeah. Why you come up to the mountains? You don't look like you came to hunt. Nobody in the village has seen you before either. I usually hunt in a different area. No kidding, well, the road is snowed over, so you're stuck here for a while. We don't have TV, there's no radio reception, and we don't get newspapers. You'll probably be bored out of your skull, but just sit tight. Okay, got it. No TV or newspaper, huh? Lucky for me, the prison break's probably all over the news. Oh yeah.
あんた
You wanna say Shimaji?
なんで俺の名前を
How you know my name?
奥
Okudera-san told me a lot Okudera-san told me to look out for a big man almost 2 meters tall, and if he tried to leave the village, I should stop him. Okudera doesn't want a repeat of the tragedy 9 years ago.
9年前
What tragedy?
山を
Yama Orochi attacked our village.
山下ろして例の巨大
The Iron Bear?
ああ
Yeah, at the time Okudera lived with his hunting partner, a man named Sato. Compañero de casa, así le vamos a decir ahora. He was a good guy, but one
そ
day
の佐藤が山下ろしを追って
Sato was pursuing Yama Orochi and ended up chasing him straight into the village. It was terrifying for all of us. Oh,
なんやと
jeez.
9年前のある
You see, that day Sato heard that Yama Orochi had been spotted. Ay, me estoy durmiendo. Sato heard that Yamaoroshi had been spotted, so he took upon himself to go eliminate the menace. There was a blizzard that day too. Era un día como hoy. And what happened? Sato went missing. Ogudera-san went after him and was injured badly, and that's when it happened.
このし
Yamaoroshi attacks on the village? Yes, thankfully nobody died. That was a miracle in and of itself.
家屋と
But buildings here knocked flat, and every last morsel of food in storage was eaten.
このし
Getting through the winter is always tough. Losing our entire food supplies like that, it was devastating. You can't imagine.
ほん
We were pushed to the very brink of salvation.
そうなんや
Starvation. That's terrible.
それ
Ever since then, Okudera-san's been shunned by the rest of the village. No sé qué es shunned.
毎年
And every winter, when it's snowing hard, he still takes to the mountain in search of Yamaoroshi.
他の漁師
He knows no consideration for the other hunters. He shows no consideration for the other hunters.
もしかしたら奥で
Maybe he's trying to get revenge for what Yamaoroshi did 9 years ago. That's what the rest of us think anyway. That's what we think anyway. Okay, this and that's what he's doing right now.
いや
No, he said he has an errand today, something about finding Yamaoroshi's food source. He means Baba-chan. Telling Ogudera-han about Yamaoro... se quita bien rápido. Look, you don't need to know any of this anyway. You shouldn't go up to the mountain. You'll just be another guy to worry about. ¿Qué dices? Rechazado significan rechazado. Ah, ok. Ok, sí, tiene sentido. Another guy to worry about. Trust me, you shouldn't go. You should just go home. I gotta go up there. I gotta go up there.
いや
I gotta go up there. I owe my life to Okudera. I can't just leave him alone in a blizzard. Gotta ask not to stand in my way. Well, you know, you're just like he said. Huh?
奥寺さんからもう一つ
Yeah, here's something else that Okudera-san said to me. Saejima won't listen if you try to stop him, but try anyway, and then help him, so at least he won't come blundering in blindly.
なんやと
Okudera-han said that. Oye, que bien lo conoce. He knew you wouldn't give up, and neither of us wants you to rush into this, not knowing up from down.
で
Alright, so what do I do?
まずは
First, your clothing. Actually, what you're wearing right now should be good enough. After all, it's not like you'll be hunting or anything.
なるほ
Sounds good then.
とな
So that only leaves two things: food for emergencies and a good map.
どどうやって手に
How do I get those?
地図は
I'll draw you a map, but food might be a problem. It's hard enough for the villagers to just feed themselves.
そら
I believe that.
俺が
While I'm drawing the map, why don't you try scrunching up some food?
事情
If you explain your situation, someone might give you what little they have to spare.
わかった
Okay, I'll give it a try. Voy a mendigar un poco Saejima. Blizzard. Este es otro Blizzard, Adriana. Okay, I'll give it a try. A ver, vamos a limosnear. ¡Qué un paliacate! All these damn blizzards have closed down the road. We're cut off from the rest of the world right now. So we can go into town to buy food. And we can hunt animal game. Cause the bears are killing them all. Don't know why the bears aren't hibernating as much this winter. No voy para allá. Ah, no por ningún lado. Maldita villa. Look at another house up there. La villa pingüino. ¿Todo bien? Sí. Aquí está esta
も
señora.
しかしてあなたが山おろしを見たっていう？
Yamauroshi.
ああ、そやが、あんたは
私は西名の妻、
Kimi Nishina.
君代です。
Ándale.
西野。ああ。この集落の代表をしとるマタギのおやっさんの。
まさか山に入るおつもりですか？
いや、そういうわけはないんやが。
もしかして食料をお探しじゃないんですか？
なんでそう思うんや。
9年前のあの日を思い出したんです。今のあなたと同じように奥寺さん食料を探し求めていたから。
どういうことや。
すでに聞いているかもしれませんが、9年前奥寺さんは友人の漁師さんを追いかけて山へと入っていきました。でもあの日は数メートル先も見えないような吹雪の日。食料もなしに山に飛び込むのは自殺行為とも言えることでした。
それで奥寺藩は食料を探してたんか。
ええ。集落を一軒一軒回って頭を下げて。でも誰も流れ者の彼に食料を分けようとはしませんでした。主人はよそ者を助ける必要はないと言ったのですが、私はどうしても不憫に思えて。
あんたが食料を用立てたと。
ええ。きっとそうしないと後悔すると思って。
これは。
Wait. Deer meat. Un poquito de carne de venado. Yes, it's not much, but please take it. Good venison. Good venison? ¿Qué es venison?
せやけど。
But what if your husband finds out?
大丈夫。
He won't. He'll be fine.
恩に切る。
My thanks for your kindness.
その代わりと言ってはなんですが、
A ver,
お願いがあります。
un favor, pídamelo. What is it?
奥寺さんがどうしてあの熊にこだわり続けるのか、その理由を解き明かしてもらえませんか？
なんでそないなことを知りたいんや。
¿Para qué quieres saber
9
eso?
年前のあの事件以来、この集落はおかしくなってしまいました。
Quedó maldita la
それ
villa.
まで助け合いながら生きてきた集落のみんなが他人を疑いながら生きるようになってしまって、きっとみんなあの日の恐怖を忘
The
れられ
third
な
I
いんです。
experienced that day.
だからそのストレスを
Unfortunately, Okudera-san became the focus of everyone's fears. Ándale.
そういうことやった。
So that's what happened.
めったに他人に
Okudera-san rarely opens up to anyone, but for some reason he seems to have accepted you.
きっとあなたな
My
ら
hope is you might become his friend and maybe even lift the dark cloud that's been hovering over him 9 long years.
この集落に
Please try.
住み着いた9年前の悪夢から
You should be freeing us from such a dreary state of
わ
existence.
かった。
Alright.
俺に何ができるかはわからんが、この恩に応えられるよう、
Se lo
できる
debo.
限りのことはする。
Estoy en deuda con usted, señora.
気をつけて。
Ok, que te... Cuídate, grandulón. Vale, pues. A ver, ¿y ahora qué? ¿Qué dices? Venison, venado. Arre. Estás en todo, Drena, muy bien. Saejima. Hey, did you manage to find some food? Yes, someone was kind enough to share. Good, I have to confess, I actually had some I couldn't share with you. So, but I wanted to see if you were determined enough to scrunch some of yourself. Hey, so you were testing me. Sorry about that, but at least now I know that you're the real deal. Glad it passed. You got the map already? Sure do. I only drew the basic geography of the place, but it's enough to keep you from getting lost. Stick to the mountains, trail ahead today. That's plenty to start with. You think Okudera's hands around there? Yeah, probably. I don't think he's got further than that. No, without a good reason anyway. Huh? It's nothing, like I said. The trial lead area should be enough from you today. The rest of the map, just in case you go back some other time. I recommend you add your own notes, like about landmark and stuff. There's no better guide than the one you make yourself. Good point. First thing first, look here on the map. El mapa dice, that's the trailhead closest to the village. That's where you start ascending. And you should take that path when you're coming back as well. The winding blue is the Mato River. Okay. Just work you up. Just work your way up along it, and you won't get lost. Yeah, definitely stay near the river for now. Got it. Appreciate all you've done, Sakurai-han. Sakurai, no sabía que me ha dicho su nombre. Well, I definitely can't do anything more. So, are you planning to leave now, or do you need time to get ready? Got to the mountain. Ready to go? Okay, be careful out there. Saejima, whatever you do, stay near the river. Ay Dios, estoy nervioso. Quédate cerca del río. ¡Saibaba! Y no me dieron ni una arma, nada para cazar. Right, this cold is brutal. Even my bones feel frozen. Gotta hurry before I lost too much strength. On the mountain, the cold drains your health. Over time, restore it by eating food. If your health gets too low, open the pause menu and consume an item that restores it. Gotta stick to the river for now. Gotta meet up with Okudrahan. ¡Baba! ¡Baba! ¿Dónde estás, Baba? ¡Baba-chan! ¿Me escuchas, Baba? Ándale, unas huellas. Bear tracks pretty close to the village. Vamos a seguirlas, obvio. ¿Cómo sabe que son de oso? Baba-chan. Baba. Venga tu madre. ¡Eh! Sangre. Blood. Was there a bear attack? A blood trail. Better follow it. Already pretty high in altitude. Where are you, Baba? Baba! Valió roña. Inga, está todo sangrado, Baba.
Baba-chan!
Baba-chan! Ogurahan!
何しに来た？ババを助けに来たんや。あんた一人に任せておけるわけないからな。あんたも怪我しとるやないか。
Estás herido.
まさか山おろしにやられたんか。
うかつだった。俺も置いてしまった。
Ah, ya estoy viejo para esta shit.
それよりその男を頼む。
わかった。
怪我はひどいがまだ息はある。すぐに集落まで運ぼう。
Ay, cabrón.
早速血の匂いを嗅ぎつけてきやがったな。すぐにここにやってくるぞ。しくじったか。
Ah, fallé.
俺はやつを追う。お前はその男を早く集落に連れて帰るんだ。
せやけどあんたもその傷。
余計な心配は無用だ。もたもたするな。一刻を争うぞ。
わかった。
Ogata. Alright, Baba. Ingat tu, man. Santa cachucha. Ah, yo pensé que le iba a tener que llevar yo, pero bueno. I'm here a while, but Tokudra-han. Ay, the sun set too. I'm getting worried. Hope he's safe and sound. Ándale.
Okudera.
Okudra, you're right.
Oh.
Yeah, more or less. Ahí llegó el viejo. Va. He was out there longer, so he's worse off than you.
だが、無茶をさせなければ大丈夫。しばらく安静にさせておけ。
ああ、
うん
そういえば、あのヒグマをどないしたんや。仕留めたんか。
いや、吹雪が強くなってきてな。あれ以上深追いしたら戻ってこれない状態だった。
そうか。集落の人に聞いたんやけど、あんた山おろしのこととなると人変わるらしいな。山おろしカルンに人生かけとるって話やけど、なんか理由でもあるんか。
狩りってのはな、生きるためにすること、人間の生存本能なんだ。俺たち人間は何千年も前から動物を殺し、その肉を食べて生きてきた。この鍋の肉もそう。俺が買った動物の肉だ。食べるために殺し、殺したから責任を持って食べ尽くす。それが狩猟だ。だが、俺にとってあのヒグマは狩るのが目的じゃない。
ほな、
うん
なんなんや。
ただの殺戮。俺はあのヒグマを殺すために追いかけているんだ。思えば人間というのは不思議な生き物だ。憎いという理由で人を簡単に殺す。自分が生きるために仕方なくというわけじゃない。だからこそそれは罪として裁かれるべきことだし、それを償うために刑務所があるんだ。
Ya, sí sabré yo, dice Saejima.
だが人を殺したことを悔い改め、刑務所を出ていく人間はごくわずかだ。ほとんどのやつは自分がやったことは仕方がないことだと割り切り、開き直って生きている。殺すというのは食べるための、そして身を守るための殺し以外、全てが勝手なものでしかない。殺人者が何を言おうとただの詭弁に過ぎないということだ。
あんた、俺が刑務所出てきたこと知っとって説教してんのか。
Ay, me estoy quedando dormido.
それが自分の過去話してるんか。どっち？
どっちでもない。ただ俺があのヒグマにこだわるのは個人的な恨みがあるからだ。つまり俺はただの殺しをするためだけにここにいるという話だな。さあ話は終わりだ。殺した者として責任を持ってこの肉を食ってやろうじゃないか。
Ya. Mil de experiencia por la fabulosa plática. A la mañana siguiente. Ah, baba.
ババ、
Baba.
兄貴。
Aneke.
お前 もう動いて平気なんか。
ええ、なんとか。
Me está pegando la vacuna.
すいません兄貴、足引っ張るようなことになってしまって。
俺のことはええ。それよりお前を助けてくれた人に礼を言うんやな。
そうなんですか。一体誰に？
¿Quién fue?
奥寺藩中漁師のおっちゃんや。ここは山の中にある漁師の集落や。
そうだったんですか。
まだ完全に回復しとらん。あんまり喋らん方がええ。今はゆっくり休み。
はい。迷惑かけてすみません。
ちょっと待ってろや。奥寺藩にお前が目覚ましたことを伝えに行かな。
Oh, Guderahan. Better tell Gudera that Baba-chan is awake. Ok, a ver, ¿dónde estás, Okudera? ¡Okuderahan! ¿Qué es esto? Ah, unas herramientas. Bueno. Salir. Okudera. Okuderahan. ¿Qué es eso? La doña. What are you doing with that shovel? Huh? I was going to dig up some meat I poured here last fall. ¿Qué pedo? You buried some meat? Yes, the ground acts as a natural freezer, so the meat can stay there all winter without spoiling. We store food this way for emergencies. Alright, so you're digging it up. Does that mean there's an emergency? I suppose you could call it that. So she shared food with me when they were already running low? Is your husband out hunting? Saw some deer on the mountain yesterday.
いいえ、
No, because Ogudera-san left on a hunt this morning. Well, he's out there. None of the others will go. What's that? They say that Yamaoroshi is more likely to attack when Okudera-san's scent is in the air, just like that day 9 years ago. So your husband stays at home afraid to hunt and then makes you come out here and dig up meat? Oh no, it's not like that. I just thought today was a good day to do this. Huh. Oh, here it is. This meat from last fall has more fat on it than the meat hunted at other times of the year. Interesting. Here for you. Huh? Why for me? You are going after Ogudera-san again, aren't you? Sure might be, but... Well, better safe than sorry. But ain't ya in the need of this food? Yes, but I can't turn my back on someone determined to go to the mountain in this blizzard. Chocolate Extreme. If it makes you feel any better about it, come back and share food with me if you happen to gather any while you are on the mountain. I will, that's a promise. In the past, we all used to help each other out like this. That's the kind of village I remember, at least. Please be careful out there. You got deer meat. Una carrita de venado. What the fuck. Bueno, como que acostado no está buena idea, como que el sueñito me da. Think I'm gonna go into the wild. You are going after Udera-san, are you? Yeah, but also I'm gonna start hunting on my own. Wow, really? Nishine's wife was kind enough to share some food. I'm going to repay her by catching some wild game. Good luck. Hey, if you wanna be helpful, you got a gun I can borrow? Before that, there's your clothes to deal with. You can hunt wearing that. Every animal's gonna see you from a mile away. Well, what should I do? I might have something in storage. If you don't mind it being old, you won't look stylish, that's for sure. That don't matter. Be great if I could borrow it. Sure, that just leave the gun. You got anything? As much as I'd like to help you, I only have one rifle. And I'm a hunter. We never allow ourselves to be without a gun. Okay. I seem to remember Nishina-san having an extra one though. That's so, but lo quité, no supe qué decía. Only one way to find out. True, go ask. Puta madre. Bueno. A ver, don Nishina, préstame su arma. ¿Estará acá arriba? No creo. A ver. Así está. Viejo cayuco. More trouble. Damn that Ogudera. Honey, sorry to intrude, but I got a favor to ask. You're still here? Didn't I tell you to get lost? Honey, really? What do you want? If it's food, we're already short. Find your own. I know you are, that's why I want to borrow a gun. Huh? I know I'm an outsider, but I feel in debt to Okudera for saving me and also to you and your wife. I owe something to the whole village, really. So, I also know I'm an amateur, but I just can't take being a burden on you any longer. Please, let me hunt. At the same time, I can protect the Guderahan from Yamaoroshi. Please, forget it, darling. The mountain is a far harsher place than you realize, Saejima. Even veteran hunters lose their way in a storm like this. I'm not going to... See, you don't get it. Or your ego is just huge. 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 If our best trackers have gotten lost chasing quarry into the wild, what makes you think you can do it? I don't know the dangers, Nishina. It's just... You might know them, but you don't understand them. How could you? You weren't here 9 years ago. Ya supéralo, Nishina. Forget about borrowing a gun, go home and wait for your buddy Okudera to come back from his wild goose chase. Enojado mi compa, eh? Sorry. Don't be. It's my fault for not thinking this out. He's just afraid that what happened 9 years ago will happen again. Yeah, when Yamaoroshi attacked the village. It's not just that. What scares us most is the possibility of death. But Sakurai-han said no one died 9 years ago. Well, that's... What are you prattling on about? For goodness sake, we don't tell outsiders anything. Saejima, if you have no business here, then scram. Our lives are hard enough without you bothering us. Santa Cachucha. ¿Y dónde voy a sacar un arma ahora? Siento que me voy a quedar dormido. How did it go? Ay. Eso es una lágrima. He lent you a gun? Nah. Got turned down. Ay, manitos lentes. No me los puedo poner bien. Ahí está. Got turned down. But, so honestly, you should just give up. But since I know you won't... Ándale. You got simple cold wear. Simple cold wear. Así se en cazador. You got a horizontal double rifle. Horizontal double rifle. Where did you get this gun? Nishina-san's dropped it off, actually. He doesn't want to lend you a rifle, but he wants you to go up there and arm even less. What's his deal anyway? It's not your concern right now, so are you gonna do what you say you do? And go to the mountain? Yep, I'm heading out. This when heading to the mountain, you get a special snow gear bag that holds gear and supplies specifically for that trip. Check the equipment screen before you set off. To bring an item with you to the mountain, move it to the snow gear bag on your equipment screen. Deer meat will be good to bring, so don't forget to put that into the snow gear bag. If you cancel and are going to the mountain, any items you already put in your bag will be moved to the item bags. Ándale. ¿Qué es esto? Hunter lesson mission. Weapons horizontal double rifle. Status hunting hut. Trap site found. Jesus blah blah blah. Pues jalados, a ver. Okay, you take care of there. Vale, ¿cómo que qué toca hacer? Tengo 50 balas. Oye, escucho pasos. Ay. Saejima, what are you doing here? Came to tell you that Baba-chan woke up. Also, I can't stand being a burden to you anymore. I wanna try hunting my own food at least. And I gotta repay the person who shared her food with me, even when she doesn't have much for herself. That get up, that gun, where'd you get them? Please don't tell me you stole them. No, it's all the shit. I played my case to some kindly folks and they let me borrow this stuff. A lot of kind people in the village actually. Why don't you try befriending them sometime? ¿Qué dice? También. Siento que me dormiré también. Si vea como que la vacuna está haciendo lo suyo. ¿Cuánto llevo? Yo creo que voy a dar una hora nomás o algo así poquito. None of your business. Okay, that's fine, Ogudera, but I wanna hunt. Can you teach me the basics? Fine, I'll do it. My life will be easier when you are not just another mouth to feed anyway. Great, okay, the basics. A ver, cazador. Okay, so close if you are serious about learning to hunt and trap. It's a trap! Today I'll teach you how to use your rifle. Yes, now usually after a shooting session, a gun needs to be properly cleaned and serviced, but that's an involved process, one I don't feel like teaching you frankly. So I'll just clean it myself whenever you came back to the mountain. That way you only have to carry it when you are hunting. Less tedium for both of us. Sure, less tedium and less work for me. Exactly, and obviously you can't shoot accurately if you are too far away. If you spot game, you have to approach it without letting it see you. The key is to make yourself small and quiet. You just crunch down and creep forward. Try it. Press circle to crouch. By moving in the position, your prey is less likely to notice you, and you'll have greater greater. Viene repetida la palabra greater. Accuracy while shooting. Oh. Good crunching makes you less noticeable so that you can get as close to the animal as possible. Of course, sometimes it's better to just stay still, get low, and wait for a good shot. Alright, why don't you load your weapon? The same procedure as when you reload it after shooting a round. Press R2 to reload. If the rifle is empty, you can reload by pressing cuadro or by pressing R1 while holding L1. Acá. Ok. Órale. That gun can only hold 2 rounds at a time, so don't waste shots, or your prey will happily escape while you are reloading. Some animals will even retaliate. They'll come right up and attack you. So try not to miss. Aim very carefully before you put the trigger. Let's see how you shot. Aim for that boulder over there. Hold L1 to raise the rifle and aim with the right stick. Shot by pressing R1 o cuadro. Your rifle only holds 2 rounds, so press R2 when you need to reload. Ándale. Not bad, Saejima, you're natural. So the principal idea is to creep as close as you can to the prey. Aim for its head and drop it with a single shot. Be wary of bears. If you shot at one and miss, it will definitely come after you, and don't think you can beat one in a fist fight. Ya lo hice, viejo. Now you know the basic of riflery. The rest you will learn through practice. Let's try hunting deer today. Fine with me. All right, but let's not just wander around aimlessly. There's a hunting hut on the mountain. Let's head there. Hunting hut. Here's where we are right now on a map. There's actually more than one hunting hut, but the closest one is here. It's a base camp for hunters, perfect for our purpose right now. I can shoot well with my injuries, so you should walk ahead of me in case anything surprises us. ¡Ay, güey! Me equivoqué, qué vergüenza. Ándale. This used to be a hunting hut. I haven't been to this one in a while. I typically use the other ones. Ay, ¿qué dices? Se ve horrible con ese gorro. Se me parece tonto y el Okudera se parece al papá Lannister que murió en una letrina. Sí, es cierto. But what a shame. Ay. Ah, pinche madre. But what a shame to see it like this. Bears must have knocked it flat. This is Yamaoroshi's doing? Who knows, other bears may not be as strong or big as he is, but they could still do something like this. Such a shame. But at least it can be fixed with a hut repair kit from the village. If you fix it, it could be used as a hunting hut again. There are a number of flattened huts on the mountain. Ándale. If fixed with a hut repair kit, a hunting hut will be useful as a checkpoint. If you fail a mission, you can restart the mission at the hut you last visited. Rest at a hunting hut to restock your ammunition, and just like a hideout, the hut restores your health over time. If you become too weak to continue, you can make an emergency return to the village from any hunting hut. However, if you do this, you will lose all items obtained during the outing as well as any mission progress. Sure, but it ain't like I got my money for. But it ain't like I got the money for buying any hot repair kit. I'll have to wait. That's the way of hunter's life. He's poor until he catch his prey. Why don't we try to rectify that now? Let's look for some dia. You don't have to convince me. You can and should sell items you acquire on the mountain. Your only source of income in the village is what you manage to hunt, trap, and harvest. Santa María. Bueno. ¡Ay! ¡Ay, me ando cayendo! ¡Ay, niño, te caíste, chiquito! ¡Ay, otra vez! Ahí estás, tranquilo. Ya, quédate ahí. ¡Ah, unas huellas! Okay, what I make of this track? Definitely deer tracks, and they're fresh. The deer are probably close by. You may find animals tracks in the mountain, follow them to locate prey. So, follow them. Yes, from here on out, keep the chatter to a minimum. Let's use hand signals. Press R2 to signal your NPC companion. There are two commands, come with me and stay put. Okay, listen, if you spot some deer, approach them from behind carefully. Get as close as possible, then shot, got that? Yep. Ay, qué nervios. ¿Qué es eso? Ah, es como una estatuilla. There are they. They are. Plunge down and sneak closer. Shoot when you are close enough. Experienced hunters aim from the head, but that's a difficult thing for beginners. For you, it'll be easier to aim from. It will be easier to aim from the head. From the heart. Tú dale la cabeza. Target the one that presents you with the best shot. You can fail a game with just one bullet if you hit its head. Try sneaking up to your target quietly and dropping it with one headshot. ¿Cómo cuida nuestro hijo? ¿Cómo cuidas? Ay, pues se cayó, bebé. Ni modo. Go ahead. A ver, ándale. Ay, la rama no me deja ver. Ah, no mames, está difícil. Ah, yes, got it. Ay, qué fuerte está esto. Well done, that's how you hunt. Now collect what you can from the kill. Walk up to the animal you shot to collect parts of its carcass. Grab separate, gotta backtrack.
無駄にはせえへんで。
Good, you collect what you can. Don't waste those items. Never forget that you took animals' life to get them. Yeah, understand. Meat taken from carcasses is precious, and some animal parts can restore health. At the very least, they can fetch good prices. Don't forget to collect them. Always keep an eye on your health. If it drops to zero, all the items and mission progress you made during your current mountain outing will be lost. Gotta give this deer meat to Nishina's wife. Better put it on my valuables to keep it safe. So, do you want to keep hunting or go back to the village you call? I'm fine either way. Hay más venado. Ah, se me escaparon. Bueno.
弱肉強食や。バルー思いなや。
Bueno, vámonos por ahora. Return to the village. Leave the mountain. Collected. Deer doe. ¿Qué es un doe? You made it back safely. The mountain was kind to you. Tell me when you decide to go hunting again. Until then, I'll hold on to your rifle, okay? Sure, nice of ya. If you collect an item on the mountain and want to use it elsewhere, move it to your inventory when you return to the village. Upon return, items you collect on the mountain are moved to the item box. Transfer the ones you want to use to your inventory. The deer meat from Nishina's wife have been automatically moved to valuables. All snow gear must be moved to the item box or inventory. Choose items from your inventory. Move everything to the item box. Oh. Rise walking speed in snow. Talk. You mentioned you had a favor to return. Someone who gave you some food, I believe. So are you gonna go to do that or not? He's right, gotta see Nishina-san. I'll teach you how to trap rabbits when you get back. Why ain't much meat on those little critters? Why not try for deer? Rabbit meat is much more tender. It'll be easier for Baba to digest. The fur will be very useful as well. Well, you know best. Go take care of your business. I'll make some rabbit snares. They'll be finished by the time you get back. Oh. La vida de cazador está cañona, ¿eh? ¿Y cómo puedo salvar el juego? How did your hunt go? Thanks to you, I think I can make a go of it. Appreciate your help. In fact, I'd like to repay my debt to you. Here, take this. You're handed over deer meat. Oh wow, you saved some for us? Yeah, being in debt doesn't sit well with me. Not sure if that's enough though. Oh no, it's plenty, thank you. I guess you'll be going into the wild again. Please be careful. I'll do that, thanks. I'll do that. Quishing. Ay, ¿cómo estás, Baba? ¿Cómo estás? Welcome back again. I feel rotten for being the reason why you got a hunt in the court. I wish I did have to be. I wish I didn't have to be laid up. I'm so sorry. It's nothing to apologize for. Ay, aquí lo puedo salvar, ¿verdad? Así. Save. ¿Quieres subir de guardado? Sí. Salvando. Salvado. Save complete. Ay, la verdad es que tengo sueño, así que creo que lo voy a dejar por hoy, Adriana. No puedo más. Y aparte se ve que esta parte no va a estar tan chila. Eso de ser cazador, muy bonito y todo, pero pues, no es tanta acción. Bueno. Ay, no manches. Bueno, Adriana. Ya lo voy a quitar porque tengo mucha flojera. Ay, ahora que me voy a dormir ya. Aunque también tengo hambre, así que no sé qué voy a hacer. En fin. Ay, a ver. Ay. Ay, traigo la de mona. Sí está bien, dice la viejona. Muy bien. Qué bueno que estás de acuerdo. XD. Yo también tengo sueños. Sí, ¿verdad? ¿Qué pedo? No puedo parar. Bueno. El formato de jugar acostado no está tan chido como pensé. Así que no sé si lo voy a repetir. Pero bueno, siempre sí dura una hora. Algo es algo. Come algo. Y luego te duermes. Ay, pues qué flojera cocinar, pero bueno. En fin. Algo es. Ya nos vemos. Bye. Bye, Adriana. Bye. Beso. Bye.